2024 is certainly a year that has a lot in store for all racers. The first to really step on the throttle and kick off the new year with a bang are Reiza Studios with Automobilista 2. After extensive updates in the past months, 2 new DLCs are now released that have it all: Le Mans and the Endurance Pack Pt1, with 3 hot LMDh and 4 new GT3 cars. And the best part is that you can try out the packs, which cost $9.99 or €8.99 each, for several days for free. This immediately set a new Steam player record for AMS2, and we're about to find out why. Welcome back to Overtake, I'm Michel and we're going to take a look at the new cars in the Endurance Pack Pt1. We can also take a moment to speculate which cars are currently missing and could make it into a Part 2 pack in the future. In the so-called GT3 Gen 2, there are already top-class cars like the BMW M4, McLaren 27S Evo, Mercedes AMG GT3 Evo, and the Porsche 992 GT3R. The LMDh kicks it off with the BMW, Cadillac and Porsche. Reiza could complete this class with Acura, Alpine and Lamborghini in the next pack. We currently doubt that the LMH class will also make it into AMS2. Presumably the license is reserved for Studio 397's Le Mans Ultimate, which will be released on February 20th. For the GT3, the field is a bit broader, and my wish list, if I had to choose 4 cars for the Endurance Pack Part 2, would be, for example, the new Ford Mustang GT3, the Corvette Z06 GT3R, the Ferrari 296, and for the V10 fun, either the Audi R8 LMS Evo 2 or the Lamborghini Huracan. Which cars would you like to see? Let us know in the comments, and feel free to subscribe and also hit the bell along the way to the comment section. I've got 3 combinations for you today where we will look at the handling and level of detail of the new cars, maybe find some things that AMS2 is currently missing, and we'll start right at the new Le Mans track and jump into the 963. Yeah, as you can see, they also created a new preset where you can run the new LMDh class and the GT3 Gen 2 in a multi-class event. Yeah, here's the car. Great attention to detail. Also suspension parts, if you look down here, diffuser. Also headlights, that's also very important, like the single LED elements. It really looks amazing. All the little small bits and pieces, screws everywhere, like you can see really a lot. Yeah, but next to the cars and DLCs, there's even more in the update 1.5.5. I think Montreal and also Le Mans, they support flag LEDs around the track, full course yellow for example, or when it goes back to green. So this is something we will also try in our race. Yeah, it would be great to have a little bit of a bigger group, especially for those like big tracks like Le Mans. Starting with a little bit of fire here in the early morning hours, yeah, with a little practice. And again, looking at the beautiful Porsche 963, its engine is a 4.6 liter V8 bi-turbo, actually based on the engine of the Porsche 918 and also the RS Spider. And for the transmission and also the hybrid system, this is based on the regulation of LMDh. And this car has almost 680 horsepower, so let's get out of the pits. Yeah, and that's just a beautiful part of AMS2, right? Graphics, especially the lighting, weather, and yeah, progression of night and day. This is just beautiful. Yeah, we also have the in-car menu here, and we can set up things like traction control, ABS stability control, and the fuel map, but also the mode for the hybrid system. So it can give us, like, I think around 50 to 60 extra horsepower. And it should not affect the maximum output of the car, but still we can have different modes, and you can see the little blue arrow there on the bottom right that indicates in what kind of ERS mode we are in. So for qualifying, we can use that extra electric power, and you can also hear it, like it's now really using a lot of it. Let's see how it sounds from the outside. Our V8. Very aggressive. Very aggressive, and deep growls mixed with some pops and bangs. It's like a very flat kind of V8 sound. I like it a lot. So we can also turn on and off the front and rear lights. So this is how it looks like turned on. Also from the front. Yeah, just driving around here, enjoying the sun and the passing cars is already a great atmosphere. We saw a few of the new GT3s here as well, and I have to say, like, attention to detail also when it comes to track assets, foliage, trees, grandstands. It just looks amazing how they modeled the Le Mans track here. Yeah, also cool that these guys, the AI, is warming up their tires. Also adds a lot to the immersion, especially while looking back here. What a beautiful scenery right there. And here we go. Green, green, green. But I feel like you can get used to the LMDhs very quickly. They are a charm to drive. Quite fast. You have to make use of the aero. But otherwise, as AM/S2 in general, it's very nice to just hop in and do several laps or races with the AI, because they are, even with 100% aggression, they are respecting you, not running into you or something. Usually. Let's get into their slipstream before Mulsanne straight. Catch the curb here a little bit, and we lost the car. No! What's also cool is that they have AI driver swaps, so you can go on a simulated 24-hour race with AI driver swaps. I really wonder who will have the better Le Mans experience then. Is it Le Mans Ultimate? Or is it AM/S2 then, with the next updates to Le Mans and to the classes that are racing here? It's kind of interesting that they've been developing AM/S2 into the direction of Le Mans up on the release of Le Mans Ultimate. I cannot quite imagine that people at Studio 397 are quite happy about this. But hey, competition always helps to improve a product, and let's hope that also Reiza and Studio 397 push themselves. Now we have the full course yellow. Push themselves to make better games. So following Jason Bennett here right now. And we see the LED track lights showing us the full course yellow. That's kind of cool. So right now we just hard-coded this into our race, but Reiza will further develop this feature. We almost lost it. In iRacing, I feel like the car would have been gone by now. Yeah, there's also the safety car that we can see now. And yeah, this is kind of a good catch-up mechanic, especially if you throw the car away like I did. That just looks great. And I wish you could do this like in multiplayer with like 60 people or so, running in an online race. So this is where AM/S2 is lacking a little bit right now. Online community, online features. But hey, we saw with titles like R-Factor 2, for example, that implementation of a good online multiplayer ranked system is just a matter of time maybe, and that it is possible. Yeah, and what also would be very cool if they had a console release, because AM/S2 right now is just on PC. And I have to say, in terms of frame rate and overall graphical presentation, it's really the sweet spot right now. Like, great graphics, but at the same time, good performance, good frame rates for a racing game, for a simulation title. So yeah, technically and from the content side, they are in a very good spot. Why not release it on consoles, get some nice multiplayer stuff done, and then this could be the go-to sim of your dreams. That's quite the atmosphere. Oh, someone is on the left. Wow. He just goes full send. That's 3 wide now. Let's see if we can be the lucky 4th. But these guys really take no prisoners. Almost bump drafting now. That looks so good. Got a better exit maybe for a chance. No, BMW was just a bit quicker. And that was a cool showcase of the AI racing, as well as the full course yellow and also the transition into the night. Yeah, just beautifully executed here by Reiza. And let's go to the next one. And in case you're not the biggest Le Mans fan, there's other great opportunities to have, like endurance racing. This time we go to Spa, and as this car was also the winner with the Rover Racing team of the Spa 24 2023, we're going with the M4 this time. So here it is. Again, like outstanding visuals, really. AMG GT3 Evo, big wing gang for sure. Yeah, fat, sticky tires. the Michelin. Even the texture here with this kind of dirt on the tire wall, on the side wall, just looks amazing. Some liveries, but none of the official liveries, let's say. So no official drivers, team names, or liveries. Depending on the color the Porsche has, it also changes the LED. This looks dope with the hanging fog and mist here in the Ardennes. The sun just rising here in the back. Wow, I can just stop here and there in AMS2 to just enjoy the scenery, really. Yeah, that looks sinister there with the red demon eyes. Very cool. As we are in the second starting group, we might be stuck in the bus stop while the lights are going green. Yeah, exactly. So let's go. Yeah, this BMW with its 6-cylinder turbo engine has a lot of mid-range torque here. Really like that. Also in other sims. It's a cool car to drive. And I see some raindrops falling on the track. Uh-oh. And it's also time for the wipers. Yeah, the light rain also looks amazing here. You might cannot really see that with the YouTube compression, because it's like very, very fine, detailed rain. Ooh, it's so slippery. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I really like that 2022 version of the Spa track. I think this is the most recent one you can drive in any sim. I just had the feeling that the AI had significantly more grip in the wet, and 5 laps weren't enough to get overlapped by the LMDhs, so let's give it another try at Daytona to finally see some overlapping action. So at the end of this month we will witness the 24 hours of Daytona, and last year this car here, the Cadillac, was on the podium in 3rd place, just behind the 2 Acuras that won back then, with Sebastian Bourdais and his 2 teammates. And yeah, we're about to see a 10-lap race here, so hopefully we can catch GT3 cars in this one. And we're about to go green. Yeah, this one has a higher displacement than the Porsche has. 5.5 liter, I think it is. Yeah, very tight here into this first corner. Again, like cold tires. The yellow Porsche that is almost, yeah, role-playing a Cadillac with this color combination, but it is a Porsche indeed. Oh. Ooh. That was one Rolex advertisement. But he was like really sticking at me. Wow, almost lost it. But that's also what I like about AMS2. It's to a certain point very forgiving, so you can in some moments really survive and save the car when losing grip or yeah, overshooting a corner. Oh, someone just spun here. Yeah, it's a difficult kind of corner. If you are too slow, you lose downforce, and when you're too quick, the tires are just not working anymore and you lose the car because of that. So you have to be like in the corridor of downforce and grip. I think this time we lost this. It was much easier to defend on the inside. No, I think he just fighted for this position and he just gained it and earned it. Not bad. But this right now really feels like an actual race with actual people. Another attack now. But they are the GT3s. Okay, we've got the position back. Also in this car, like from the sound engineering, in terms of how the hybrid system comes in and transmission, and then the beautiful V8 note. Just nice. Yeah, we've got quite some slipstream now. And this is the top 4. With more laps and more practice, I have to say, this is a lot of fun. Okay, so the AI seems to be in trouble just a little bit while overtaking the GT3, so they can't really decide on going left or right. Yeah, you can also see them flashing the slower traffic now. That might be our chance to attack the top 3 again, as they are stuck in traffic. Let's find the gap. Yeah, that's bad for them. We are in second place now. Exciting race, really. Yeah, it was so much fun. And how great it looks like when the sun is going down behind the grandstands. And now I think we should also flash. There's not yet a proper flashing button for AMS2, but you can simulate it with putting the headlights on and off. Alright, it was close, but this will not be enough for the win. But still, very, very nice and a lot of fun. You can have a great time with this. I hope you had a great time with this video. If so, leave a like and also watch one of the other videos. I will just show it there on top. And yeah, have a great day. See you next time. Bye bye.